Good Morning Night Vale is brought to you by The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine, a new independently produced and crowdfunded 10-episode original audio drama. Set in a deceptively familiar world of electronic surveillance and machine-mediated communication, The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine follows Lydia Ryan and her friends, lovelorn Ethan and wannabe internet sensation Dee, as they struggle to unravel the mystery of her mother's disappearance. Escape the sinister Fontaine family, and survive the feud over her grandfather's supernatural legacy. It weaves bitter family drama and high-stakes intrigue with fantasy and cyberpunk elements to create a surreal mystery about secrets and grudges, old books, big data, and the promise of infinite knowledge. And do not forget the talking birds. It's a full-cast production with original music and a bespoke soundscape presented through a series of found-footage-style surveillance recordings. And it's important to note, this show was made entirely without generative AI. Even the computers are voiced by human actors. Episodes are free, and you can start listening right now with the Season 1 finale due to come out on August 16th. For more information, go to lydiadisappears.com. and find The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine wherever you get your podcasts and start listening from the beginning.
Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it shouldn't feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they show you options that fit your budget. Enough hunting for discounts, trying to calculate rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family. Either way, they make it simple to see your options. No guesswork, no surprises. Ready to see how easy and fun shopping for car insurance can be? Visit Progressive.com and give the Name Your Price tool a try. Take the stress out of shopping and find coverage that fits your life, on your terms. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Those who live in glass houses should
at least hang curtains around their bathroom.
Good morning, Night Vale. It's me, Hal Lublin. Recent birthday boy. It's my birthday on Friday.
Mm-hmm. All right, Capricorn King.
That's right.
And me, your Libra baby girl, Symphony Sanders.
And me, Meg, who's going to be 40 this year. Does that make you feel young?
Yes.
It makes me feel old.
Why? Just because when we met, I was in my 20s?
Yeah, because I'm a whole fourth grader older than you? Sure.
Yep. But doesn't matter the age, doesn't matter the stage. We're all here to recap the hit popular podcast, Welcome to Night Vale. Why? Because what is our purpose on this earth, if not to be here for each other, recapping podcasts? And today is January the 12th, 2026, guys. We did it.
Oh, wow.
We're in 2026.
Yeah.
And on my clock is 7:53 p.m. So
that's mine as well.
Let's fucking rock.
All right. This is episode 198. Them woods are a maze. Original episode description was, there's a secret art showing in the Whispering Forest.
Let's talk about it. Oh, boy. First of all, I'm going to say I love this episode because it centers around my boy, Larry Leroy.
As soon as they started, I was like, Symphony's going to love it. It's her boy. Yeah. I feel like I learned new stuff about him. I didn't know that he was an old man.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I always assumed he was, but old, like a nice man, you know, like a chill dude that you're like Willie Nelson.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Honestly, that is who I pictured in my head. And who doesn't love Willie Nelson? You know?
Everybody loves Willie Nelson. The redheaded stranger, we all love him.
Right? Well, we learned some things about Larry Leroy that honestly makes me like him even more. Sounds like his house is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love a wraparound porch.
Yeah.
And I love when somebody adds a lot of flair to their yard, whether it's weird or not. I do enjoy that.
You like a flare yard?
I do. I wouldn't do a flare yard myself, like with a bunch of like, you know, structures or like little lawn ornaments or whatever.
Yeah.
But I love when people do it. I always go and look, and I usually take pictures of it because I find it to be so interesting. Because I'm like, what does it say about you? It's like putting stickers on your house. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, are you creating a village? Do you just like have a bunch of junk? Like, where could I, and in my mind, I go, where could they have gotten all this shit from? Because sometimes it's obvious. It's like those gnomes or those like metallic looking balls, you know, that sit on stuff.
What's up with the metallic balls?
I wonder. I don't know what it means or anything, but like...
means like it's a swingers thing?
It's not a pineapple. But like, I mean, like, I don't know if it has a function. I don't know if it scares away like animals or if it's just supposed to be like something reflective that you're like, ooh, you know, I don't know.
Write in, guys. Let us know what the fucking shiny balls are all about. We refuse to Google it. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
You have shiny balls in your yard? Tell us about them and tell us why. I like when it's a giant stone ball in water.
Ooh.
That's also a fountain. There's water coming down. It's
the one that bubbles out.
Yeah. It comes at the top and the water cascades down. I feel like that you see that a lot
Very
in
classy.
like large office buildings that have a number of companies in them, but some people put them in there. I feel like if you have a lot of stuff in your yard, you also have the miniature like water tower, the vane, like the little mini windmill, probably
like a little weather vane thing
going on.
Yeah.
Weather vane, a sign for a business that doesn't exist anymore.
Yep.
That's like a welcome to or 10 miles to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If I had a yard.
And a little free library.
Ooh, I love a little library. We have a lot of those in my neighborhood. And I like the ones that have like sassy little things. Like they look like something else. You know what I mean? Like somebody did a TARDIS recently, and I was like, that's really cute. I've seen ones that are like mushrooms. I've seen ones that look like little tree houses. Some of them just look like a box with like a roof or whatever. Yeah. I've also seen ones that are like a replica of the house.
Ooh.
That's kind of cool.
That's cute.
You know, I also like when people do funky mailboxes. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I love a funky mailbox.
Yeah.
Especially if there's like moving parts or if it like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a dolphin.
There's certain flair things. There's certain flair things I think you can do that are like fun or quirky or classy. And then there's a line, but like, you know, it's your house. Who cares? As long as you don't live in an HOA, I guess you can do whatever you want.
The line is when you have like defunct appliances in your yard.
Yeah, or just like cars up on bricks or whatever.
Yeah, there's a fine line between like I'm decorating with an eclectic assortment of stuff and I need someone to come help me because my brain is a little sick and I can't get rid of anything.
Yeah, hoarder house style.
Yeah.
I do. Okay. While I said I am not into like a lot of like lawn decor, here are things I do like. One, wind chimes. Love. But I'm very particular about wind chimes. I like the big bing bongs, not the little tinkle tinkles.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I like ones with like deep ones, which is why I do like a wood one, but I think I prefer like a rich sounding metal one. Okay.
Like,
Number
one. Doom, doom,
Okay.
doom.
Yeah. It takes like a hefty wind to really get them going, you know?
Yeah.
Been there.
I also like those water spouts that look like the little bells. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, like a rain bell?
Yeah, I think those are cute.
Yeah.
How does that? I'm trying to picture it. Rain bell?
It like hangs off of your gutter.
Instead of having a downspout, there's like it's sort of like a bunch of buckets on a line and they like spill into each other.
Oh, yes. I'm looking at it right now. I had to visualize. Yes, gutter water breaker bells can be used for gutter drainage. Get them at Walmart. At the Walmart.
I would definitely want to do barrel, like saving rainwater barrel type situations. I love a gray water situation for that. But also, I would want one fairy land, like one fairy like house or neighborhood type thing. But it would just be like a little thing, and you probably wouldn't notice it if you first looked. But it would be like maybe like a little door like that goes on the tree, and then like some flowers and rocks and like a little something where it's just like a fairy could live here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Get whimsy.
You're looking for whimsy.
That's what we all need. A little bit of whimsy. Bitches aren't whimsical enough these days. Do you know?
Yeah. What about cherubs? How do you feel about cherubs in the yard?
No. Satan's imps.
Flamingos.
Those one-legged bitches. No. Those krill-eating hoes. No. I like flamingos as real things. I don't think I want one in my yard.
Mm-hmm.
Too kitsch.
And don't get me started on those racist jockeys.
I was thinking that, the fucking lawn jockeys.
Yeah. I would not do that.
Even the ones that they paint white, you look at it and go, I know what's under
I was
there.
just watching Home Alone, and they have a lawn jockey that they keep hitting with the car, and that's the running joke.
But that one's not, that one is like more like I don't think that's a racist one in Home Alone. I think it's like a Dickensian, I think it's a Dickensian thing.
One.
Yeah.
And as
I
you
think
know,
so.
during the time of Dickens, zero racism.
Famously.
Mm-hmm.
You there, boy. What day is this?
Well, you know, there's so many black people in all the John Hughes movies.
Uh-huh.
Clearly. It ain't just white on the ground, kids.
Yikes. So that's the type of crap I want in my yard.
There you go.
Yeah, I have a yard, and I don't have, like my backyard right now is absolute chaos. My front yard, I have a rock.
Yeah, you got
that's
rocks.
a fan painted of like a welcome, it's the Welcome to Night Vale logo on a rock. I have that in my yard.
Why haven't I seen that? Nice. Is it big?
I don't know. I got a lot of but it's not that big. It's like the size of
She hides it when you come over.
It's like the size of like a salad plate.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll just have to come over and check it out myself.
Come over and check out my one painted rock. And then just a bunch of random stuff that Iris brings home. Like the other day, she insisted on bringing home a large stick from school. And we were walking home, and we did stop at the Trader Joe's. And she would not leave the stick outside the Trader Joe's because she was afraid someone was going to take it, because it was such a good stick that we had to bring it inside the Trader Joe's. Wherein I said, Iris, you have to hold on to it. I'm not going to carry your stick to the Trader Joe's. And then I didn't. And then I was like, you got to be very careful not to hit anyone with your stick. And she was. And then it was sample time, and she wanted the sample and needed both of her hands for that. So I was the clown carrying a stick around Trader Joe's so that she could have some granola and yogurt.
We all play the fool sometimes, Meg.
Beclowned at the Trader Joe's.
Is that stick at the house right now?
Yeah, it's on my front porch because, of course, like my front porch is just sort of like a landing place for the random shit she brings home.
How long will it be there?
Has she looked at it since?
No. How long will it be there? Great question. Right now, because I am doing a large construction project, my front porch is also chaos because I don't have storage for there's a range hood out there. There's a vanity out there. What else is out there? Something else big. I got big shit. I'm just storing on my front porch. So I don't know until I reclaim my life.
Big metal ball.
Big metal ball. Not going to Google it.
Not safe for work.
Anyway, Larry Leroy. So yeah, this was your episode, Symphony. It's all Larry Leroy all day.
Yeah, it's my time. I'm living my best life right now. Anyway, so he has a very cool yard. He has a very cool house. And Cecil goes out there, and he also has done a bunch of self-portraits. Very interested in this. I'm assuming he's painted them himself, doing whatever. I also would like a bunch of self-portraits. I have the fantasy of having a self-portrait above my bed, which... creepy? Possibly.
I think you just got to do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
You know? Well, and by self-portrait, I mean, it's just a picture of me. Am I the actual one who's going to paint it? I don't think so. I don't have the skills.
Then it's just a portrait.
Yeah, that's just a portrait.
Okay, then just a portrait. Okay, great. I'm going to get someone much more talented than myself to paint a
Which one do you want? Holding a bowl of fruit, powdered wig, painting a portrait of yourself? That's a good one.
nude.
Well,
Nude?
But they just got to track that one down with you naked with all the cats.
I know. Wait, have I told this story on here?
No.
Yeah, because I have asked our fans to be on the lookout for that.
Yes?
Okay. Well, here's another thing to be on I know some of you people out there, are very talented. And you've seen my face on the internet before, I think, or in
Are
person.
you soliciting?
So if you decided to paint me something, I would love that, and I would appreciate it. So, reach out, hit your girl up, show me your art.
Hey, if we're making requests, I would love the original Back to the Future poster with Marty, where he's got one leg in, one leg out of the DeLorean, except I'd like him to be a golden doodle. Everything else exactly the same, all the text, everything else. When I say exactly the same, I don't mean like just a little bit. I don't like everything still there, except he's a golden doodle. And we don't
Marty McFly, golden doodle.
It's not Michael J. Dog or Michael J. Barks, nothing like that. It's still Michael J. Fox, but what if he was a golden doodle?
And no AI.
And no AI slop.
My friend had a Labradoodle named Marty McFly.
Oh, so good.
He was a good dog.
I love that. Didn't they always have to be wearing a vest?
Yeah.
There's nothing around it. Like they have to be wearing like one of those quilted like winter vests.
And then you get a chocolate lab that you put a white sweater on, and that's Doc Brown. Come on.
Dog
What
Brown.
are
Dog
we
Brown.
doing? Dog Brown.
Yeah.
No, not on the poster. No, this is not a place for puns. This is a serious poster that just has a golden doodle, a chocolate lab. That's Back to the Future. Well, you call it Bark to the Future. All right, listen, here's what we're going to do. You can call it Bark to the Future, but there have to be at least 7 other good puns that you put in there. And you figure out.
I love this homework that we're giving.
Do we have to run them by you?
Yes.
Should we just make a list of 20 and then you pick 7?
I want to see what you do. We may send it back for revisions.
Okay.
You can send here's the work in progress, everything's, but these are the other things. And no, don't add stuff. It's got to be based on what's already on the poster. Thank you.
I can't wait to see the FanZone Calzone on this.
Yeah. But it needs to be done at the same time as Symphony's portrait so we can all get our stuff at once and open it. We'll open it like it's Christmas morning.
Yeah. No piecemeal.
Yeah.
No piecemeal.
And Meg, what do you need? If we're
I'm
putting
not
in
going to be
orders?
asking for anything because I do want everyone who is working on these projects to be focusing strictly on what the two of you need. So I don't want to deviate resources at this time.
All right. And nothing for Meg right now.
Nothing for me right now. Thank you.
She'll appreciate the other stuff, but she is going to be there and she'll hand out the gifts. She's the present princess.
Santa, even.
She said, oh, that's right. You take turns being Santa. I remember I grew up with Hanukkah.
Oh, I'm also the Hanukkah too.
I really couldn't think of what the term was.
Present princess. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's way better.
I think it's great. Why don't we use that?
Yeah.
Anyways, so they are at Larry's house. It's very cool. And then Larry's like, hey, you want to go to this Whispering Forest art show? Cecil says, for sure, bro. Let's do it. But isn't that dangerous?
Cecil's like, anything to get out of the house because I have a child and that is annoying. So they're like, it's nice to just get away, even if it is just to go to a place
that you might get lost forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can overcome it.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously. And through general self-actualization, like Cecil shows us at the end, you won't be susceptible to it. I do like that they have family available to help with Esteban, especially Janice is being so sweet, and babysitting, which is nice. Cousin, I've never babysat, not one of my cousins. So, did you ever do?
I've definitely babysat my cousins before.
Okay. That's sweet.
I've babysat my cousins for sure.
I think that's wonderful.
I babysat, but not for my cousins.
You didn't babysit your cousins?
No, I babysat kids in the neighborhood.
Okay. I was like, did I babysit anybody? Yeah, I babysat kids before, but I don't know. I was never serious about it. It wasn't like, I remember reading the Babysitter Club books, but I never had it as a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did it as a job, but I was the baby cousin in my immediate group of cousins on my mother's side who we saw the most often. So
Okay.
I would have been babysat more than done any babysitting. And I don't think any of them ever really babysat me. Unless nobody told me. But let's say like tricked me. Like, oh, your cousin's going to come stay over. But then secretly, it's to babysit.
My cousins babysat me too. My cousin Kristen's 10 years older than me. And then I'm 8 years older than my cousin Christina and 10 years older than my cousin Sarah. So
that's prime.
Yeah. I babysat a lot as a kid, which like nowadays, I can't say that I would confidently leave like my 3 children with a 13-year-old.
Right.
Like fully just like, here, oh, okay, we're going out to dinner. Here's a newborn and a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. Good night. You're 13. Bye.
Do you have a sitter that you use sometimes?
Yes. I have. Iris has a...
But that's like... what's the process like?
They're full adults
this right now, right?
They are full adults.
Vetted through service?
Vetted, yes. Yeah. I mean, one of them is like a very good friend. So, like...
Okay.
So...
Shout out Ali Chan.
Shout out Ali Chan. Yeah. Yeah. So, which is... That's great. Because, like, yeah, never, ever a question of, like... I trust Ali with her for her safety, her emotional safety, her physical safety. She loves her. She's like, yeah, it's a real win over there. But we have other babysitters, like for times when I hang out with Ali Chan. So there's a really cool woman who's like, she's got to be in her like 60s or 70s. She has pink hair. She's like a radical socialist.
Rock and roll.
Very cool.
She's cool. She babysits Iris sometimes. Then there's like 2 that we have got on referral from our friends, and they're good, but they're less available and they're more expensive.
Right.
And, they're
it's a marketplace.
Just like regular professional people.
They're more expensive, but they're not as they're like, I would say they're worse, like for sure. One of them tried to leave.
Tried to leave.
And the other one just ghosts us a lot. So we'll like text her being like, hey, can you in 2 weeks, do you have this date available? And then she just like will not respond. I'm like, okay, cool. So no. And the other one. And I make it sound horrible, like they're ghosting us and they're trying to leave. Like the woman was trying to leave. I don't know why she was trying to leave. It's not like my child is horrible. Like Iris goes to bed at 7:30. So I was like, just when I left at 7, you put Iris to bed at 7:30. You told me she was asleep. And then you were like, at 11, you're like, I'm done. I'm like, no, it's not how this works. I have to be home in order for you to leave. I'll be home in 20 minutes. I'm currently running down a hill to try to get to my car to get back home now because you're trying to leave.
Yeah. Left a note just in case the kid wakes up.
Yeah, like that's your job. You're not supposed to leave.
Thanks for everything.
Like, anyway, so it's hit or miss. When she was like an infant, it was definitely like a lot more. I was definitely like a lot more crazy about leaving her. I really didn't like to do it a lot. But now she like can talk and stuff, and like she has her routine.
Yeah, she's a little person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be like really worried when we'd have the sitter that they were going to take her. I'm like, are they going to take her? No one has ever taken her.
Thankfully.
Or go on an adventure in babysitting. That would be also stressful in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see that movie?
Saw it in the theater.
I have not seen that one. I've only seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh, I love that one too. But Adventures in Babysitting is so fun. It's very silly. And I think it takes place in Chicago.
It does.
Yeah. I love it. I haven't seen that one in a while. You know what? Where can I watch that on streaming?
I think it might be on Disney Plus.
We're all good. We're going to do a live Google for you.
Yep, it's on Disney Plus. I was right. Oh my goodness, I guessed that I was
Who
right.
needs Google when you can just ask Hal where something's streaming?
That's true.
It's because it was a touchstone. I was 10 years old when that came out. I thought it was so cool. And the poster is like a cool Drew Struzan poster where they're all hanging off the building.
Yeah.
On a single rope, which is another sort of Drew Struzan. It's very similar to the Goonies where they're all hanging off the stalagmites, right?
The Goonies.
Mites are up and tights are down. Have I asked that like 12 times in this podcast? It doesn't matter. I've asked that on every podcast I host, by the way. I've gotten confused between the two.
We're never going to learn, and I don't want to have to learn.
Fair enough.
It's never going to matter. I think we know what they're called as a unit.
Stalax.
I think if they wanted to us to be able to easily differentiate between the top and the bottom of them, then they should have given them two vastly different names.
That's true.
Oh, stalactites and stalagmites.
Or the same name and use upper and lower. But they don't want us to know, so they're gatekeeping the information. So I will never know.
Fangs and underbites. You know? You would have called it something else, like uppers, downers.
Yeah.
Pokies and...
rock uvulas.
Yeah.
So they go into the forest, but they have a defensive plan, is that they will complement each other so that the complements of the trees don't work on them.
Right.
And then they also come out with the point that the people like compliments better when they're about their choices as opposed to things that they can't control. So being like, your hair's so shiny is not as great as being like, I love your hair color, you know, or like if you colored it or whatever. Like, I love your ponytail holder.
Right.
People like the compliments that are based on their choices rather than ones that they don't have a say in the matter.
That's a cool coat.
I will say I don't mind if people say you have beautiful eyes, which I have zero control over. It's just a physical aspect. I like that.
Do you then bat your eyes? You go, me?
Girl, I don't have to. They bat themselves.
Oh.
I was blessed with beautiful lashes, lush lashes, and beautiful baby blues.
Warning to all you folks out there, be careful. Don't get caught in the stare of Hal Lublin.
I will turn you to stone.
You'll be entranced.
Oh, yeah. I'll entrance you and then turn you into stone, and then you will go in my front yard.
And you will be holding
It's
a
like,
shiny metal ball.
I gotta put him somewhere, people. If everybody could please approach me with your hands about, what is this, 1.5 feet apart? Does that seem right, what I'm doing? You've no way to tell.
Well, when they shrink down, it'll only be 6 inches.
Oh, that's true. You're also going to be miniaturized. I'm trying to make a chessboard out of people who I've turned to stone. After the people who paint those paintings for me and Symphony for our art Christmas, you will be spared. I will wear 2 eye patches so you don't look into my eyes.
Or a blindfold, but 2 eye patches is fine as well.
No, I think 2 eye patches is better because then I can put one up just to see where I'm going. I don't have to lift the whole thing. It'd be like blinkers.
No depth perception, but he's like, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
It lets me do the old camera 1, camera 2 trick.
So they get into the woods and they happen upon
Minos.
Mino.
Mino.
Who is Sandran, right?
Yes, that's what it seems like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she's trapped there.
Of her own making. That's what she gets.
And then they fully fucking help her get out.
Yeah. But, you know, that might be something good for our boy. Because, you know.
Is that good for Kasher?
Maybe she'll have had time to reflect and let him out. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best here, Meg.
We'll have to wait and see.
I need this, Meg. I need things to turn out good.
I like how Kashyyyk totally killed the vet.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How he just basically turned into soup or whatever. Like his legs and feet and hands fell off. I was like, damn. I thought all that you could get was like toxic shock or whatever the heck from cat scratch fever or whatever.
Cat scratch fever, yeah.
Cat scratch fever.
Yeah, that's in vet techs. Just every day I'm sure you get bit and scratched every day.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. They have those big like falconry gloves that they wear. The pure part of my feed is basketball coaching videos that try to get better at basketball, and then tons of cat content. And there are definitely a lot of like groomers and vets where they have to put on up to the elbows these thick gloves, and still it feels like they could get hurt because you get the like like the tongue licking their lips. And
you're like, what? You're not supposed to do that. But, you know, the thing with cats also, I love cats. And, but like, I don't think I would want to do that with my life because just clipping the nails of one cat seems treacherous. But doing it all day seems like a practice in, you know, impossibilities. And you're just like a glutton for punishment at that point because they wriggle their little bodies around and can just like spring up and out of like create energy out of like nothing and just like pounce out of. Okay. A friend of mine told me this story. The cat was sitting on the floor and a dog who never really like interacted with cats was like in the house, like visiting, and the dog like went to the tail of the cat and like just put the paw on the tail. The cat pooped and then jumped like 7 feet. I was like, I've never seen a cat literally scared shitless, but that sounds, that sounds crazy.
It must have shot out like a torpedo.
I swear to God. I told my friend, I was like, it was
like
must it have?
We haven't heard from APL in a while. Is there a term, APL? I feel like you primarily work with human waste, but I'm not going to pigeonhole you here. Is there a term for when a cat gets scared so much that it shoots out like a torpedo? Like scientifically, is there a term for that? Is that what you think she wants?
How can we let the anonymous poop lady rest? You're just going to invoke her to find out if a cat poop torpedo has a word?
I'm just curious.
All right.
I mean, she can rest.
So you should say her name 3 times.
Nobody asked her to write in and get involved in this. And she jumped right in with both. She's 10 toes down, standing on business.
I believe that she was at the time correcting misinformation, and it was her obligation as a person of science to have us not continue to misinform our population. So no one asked her, but no one. But there was a need, and she filled the need.
I'm throwing the poop signal up in the air once more. I'll be waiting on the rooftop, APL.
But if there's not a term for it, like don't stress about it. Don't worry.
Don't bother. Yeah, you don't have to write it and say there is no term for it. You don't waste your time. I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm trying to get information.
Again, we refuse to Google it.
Then maybe it doesn't exist.
Because how do you Google cat poop torpedo? ? You know? Without like someone getting called.
Yeah, they headlined at CBGB's.
That's not why they're calling.
You're right. Okay, so additionally to them going in there and finding Minos and like Cecil figuring out a way to get out, which I actually appreciate that Cecil was like kind of like the hero of this bit because he was just like, he's like, oh, that's the tree that told me. I'm like, see, that says something about remembering when people give you compliments. That'll guide you home or something. But then it's like, oh, no, I like that Cecil was like, no, I already think those things about myself, basically. Or I know I'm good at what I do. Which I think, honestly, is very difficult, especially these days. I think there's this tendency to not, like, pat yourself on the back or nice inside talk, nice inner talk. It's usually like negative inner talk.
Okay, you want to have positive self-talk.
Yeah.
Say nice things to yourself.
Yeah. You're great, Symphony. You're beautiful, Symphony. You're very talented, Symphony. For example.
For example. Yeah. They get out.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that they got out.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
And we ourselves also.
What does this mean for our friend Kashik? Because Kashik is also missing, right? He's gone.
Yeah.
So where did he go? Did this happen? Obviously, it happened before they even found Minos,
Yeah.
So was this an anticipation? Because he couldn't leave before.
Right. He's fixed.
So what the heck?
I think I had to wager, I would say, that Minos took him.
Yeah.
Got took.
Something involved with the... Yeah. There's Something's afoot at the Circle K.
Wait, so you think she took him before she went into the woods? No.
No, because the way this story is told, it's Cecil was telling the story of what happened, and then it's like, oh, also Kaushik's missing.
Oh, right.
I think it's maybe when Mino was released, when they escaped.
I see. Okay.
They left, and it also released, if they had a friend they wanted to see, maybe that is part of, if it is Saint-Jean, then you could release that part of the hex and...
Well, I hope she lets him go.
Meet up.
I don't know if that's the truth, but I hope she does, because he's been there a long time. And has he learned his lesson? I don't know. Maybe, yes. Kind of. He reflected.
He listened and he learned.
Right. And he loves his children. I don't know. Look, I just wish the best for Kaushik. I hope, or Silas. So no matter what, I hope he's okay. You know?
Yeah. And I hope we're all okay.
Can we talk about the traffic really quick?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a traffic bit. We go into the helicopter.
With a new person.
And things get weird.
Yeah, because they got freaked out. And I'm like, yeah, you didn't know what it looked like? They never had an aerial view. They never looked at a map. Like, that is what stuff looks like.
Yeah, looks like veins.
Right?
Well, that's why they call them arteries.
Right. Yeah. And cars going on them could look like blood or whatever, or something moving through the little veins.
Blood cells.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just like, you're being crazy. And to fly off the helicopter like that, and now the helicopter's gone. They just got that thing.
Yeah.
Those aren't cheap.
Can't have nice things. Everybody's bad at their job.
Have y'all ever been in a helicopter?
No.
We were supposed to, for our honeymoon. I'd booked us a helicopter trip, and then Jennifer was like, I'm a little nervous to go in a helicopter. Jennifer is my lovely wife of almost, is it going to be 19? Yeah, it's 18 years at this point. It's going to be 19 years in the fall. But there was a little trepidation around it. I'm terrified of heights, so it would be really scary for me, but I would also enjoy it. So I have not been in a helicopter. I would love to. Have you been in a helicopter?
I have. I was in a helicopter in Santorini, Greece. It was crazy and amazing, but also scary. But it was scary right at the beginning. And the guy made me feel very secure. He was the pilot was not the guy, the pilot. Just some guy was like, hey, I got a helicopter. You want to get in?
Some bro. Yeah.
Yeah. And, it was scary because you could feel the wind pushing the tail, so it felt like it was fishtailing out a little bit, which is kind of spooky scary. But, overall it was fun. But I could see how, it's a dangerous machine.
Right.
But it was exhilarating. And a beautiful way to see something. I felt like I was in a drone.
Or like you were a bee.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're just zipping all over the place. It was great. I had fun, and I probably would do it again.
Good to know.
Nice.
Up next, we hear from fans and friends of the podcast. But first, a conversation about this episode's weather. This episode's weather was Dream by Nata. Okay, I didn't know what they were saying, but I enjoyed it. Russian? Question mark.
Russian, I think. Yeah. If I had to guess. I could not uncover much about this person.
Oh, okay.
In my Googling. They have a SoundCloud page that has 3 songs on it that were uploaded 7 years ago.
Oh.
All of them are, one of them is this song. So didn't learn a ton. They have an Instagram that just seems to be like a normal person's Instagram. So I'm guessing maybe a submission, if I had to guess.
Cool.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I couldn't connect to the lyrics, obviously, but the voice was pretty.
Yeah, jaunty tune. Had a good time,
Jaunty Tune feels like it could be a drag name.
That would be a great drag name.
I love that.
I love it.
You know what else I love?
What, Meg?
Say it.
Calzones.
Ooh.
Lately, I've been all over the place. Between touring, dog sitting, and traveling, my routine has become non-existent. Now that my travel schedule has slowed down, I need to get back to eating real food and not just grabbing what I can when I can. And Factor is making that easier for me. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes and require little to no prep and no cleanup. So even on the days when my schedule is completely out of whack, eating well is still achievable. Like today, I had 3 meetings and a client. By the time I was done, I was hungry and I just needed to eat. So I grabbed the Beurre Blanc filet mignon with Parmesan risotto and it was delicious. I was amazed at how tender it was and how flavorful the risotto was and saved me from having to pick something up quick. And in 2 minutes, I had something healthy, fresh, and delicious. So if you like fast, easy, and delicious meals, I think you would like Factor meals too. Let's eat real. Head to factormeals.com/GMNV50OFF and use code GMNV50OFF to get 50% off and 1 free breakfast item per box for 1 year, while supplies last until 10/31/2026. That's code GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. See website for more details.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Yeah.
First up in the calzone, we have Taylor. Taylor writes, "Greetings, Try hosts. I was listening to Silas the Thief Part 1, and Meg brought up, understandable, concerns about DNA test kits and the ability of law enforcement to access that information. Rest assured that there are many safeguards in place to prevent that exact thing from happening. ACAB being a sad fact in our reality. Honestly, Night Vale having an upfront secret police force is admirable. Most DNA companies do not want to wade into the legal snarl that is unlawful searches, and as a rule, do not allow law enforcement access to DNA results unless you yourself have given prior authorization. If you are interested in having your DNA uploaded to a law enforcement searchable database, there are multiple third-party companies that do offer that level of access, such as GED Match. Why would anyone want to do this, you may ask? Genetic genealogy has been key in resolving numerous cold cases in the U.S., often of unidentified does. You never know what third or fourth cousin you may have that went missing 30 years ago and their loved ones are still seeking answers. Ultimately, it's a personal choice of what your DNA gets used for, but please be comforted by the fact that cops just can't access your DNA on Ancestry.com whenever they want. Hopes this alleviates any worries." No, my worries will never be alleviated, and I don't trust these companies any further than I can throw them. What happens when the company goes bankrupt or sells to another company?
Mm-hmm.
What's to stop them from selling your personal data?
Some hedge fund buys it.
Yeah. And then they don't give a shit about...
They don't.
So, I don't know. I don't trust them. I don't trust them any further than I can throw them.
Ookie spooky.
Ookie spooky.
But thank you for writing in. And it is interesting. I guess, I mean, yeah, I never had thought about the DNA being used to identify like unknown victims. I think that's the sort of little bright spot in this dark cloud of body snatching.
Yeah. They are a bunch of body snatchers.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, stay safe out there, everybody. Keep your DNA inside your body, perhaps. Up next, we have Erica. Erica writes, "Hi, I'm currently listening to your episode covering Silas the Thief Part 2, and I have some supplemental information about traveling to Antarctica. In 2020, I was feeling full of dread all the time, as most people were. And around late October, I got it into my head that I needed to get as far away from the U.S. as possible. Good on you. I've also always had a special interest in Antarctica, so I Googled how to work in Antarctica and applied for a baking position at McCurdo Station. Since I've been a baker for the past 15 years, while they can't always get fresh vegetables, they always have fresh bread and pizza. Ooh. Should I go to Antarctica? Anyways, I made it through the interview process and was chosen as an alternate candidate in case someone had to back out. I didn't go because I wasn't able to get the required doctor's appointments in time, but if I had gone, it would have been for their summer season, October to February. And I'd have flown to San Francisco in late September, quarantined for a week. Then from there, flown to Christchurch, quarantine again for a week, and then fly to McCurdo and touch down on the ice in early to mid-October. I don't know if the fan who wrote in would have a different travel experience because of their different job requirements, but I wouldn't have been on a ship at all had I gone. Anyway, I hope you folks find this fascinating as I did going through it. Have a lovely winter, Erica, she, her, from Pittsburgh. Wow, Erica, that's actually really, really cool. First of all, that you're a baker. Second of all, that you even were like shortlisted for this thing to be a baker for the folks down in Antarctica. That's very cool. And I think the people in Antarctica definitely deserve some pizza. They're down there doing the ice miser's work. So I'm sorry you didn't get to go, but I hope we hear from anybody else who has gone or that person who had written in on that last one so we could hear more about that experience. Actually, one of our friends is on their way to Antarctica right now, a neo-futurist.
Yes, my friend Kyra. She's going right now to go play her French horn there.
That's awesome.
I didn't know what you guys call it, your mentee.
Oh, she was my mentee, yes.
Is that what they're called? No.
Yes, because I was her mentor. She was my mentee.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if you guys had like a name for it, like Little Sib or something like that. You know what I mean?
We did mentor-mentee. I guess that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know you guys worked together.
Yeah.
In her burgeoning neo-futuristness. But she's going to Antarctica to play her horn.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
I think that's cool.
Very, very cool.
And it's cold.
So cold. But before this calzone gets cold, I got one last bite from Lauren, who writes, Dear Symphony, Meg, and Hal, I finally caught up on Good Morning Night Vale, and it just so happened that you guys are doing the Koshek Silas episodes. I hope I got this in time. I discovered Welcome to Night Vale in 2016, and a few months later, coincidentally, moved to the middle of nowhere deserts in California. It quickly became obvious why the desert is a perfect setting for Night Vale, because it really is a strange and beautiful place. The previous owner of the house, a former military airman who I used to say was secretly D.B. Cooper because he fit the profile perfectly, had a picture of a nearby airfield he owned taped to a wall. When I lifted up the picture, I was pleasantly surprised to find a sticker with a now defunct hotline for reporting UFOs. So why the Silas episode stood out for me? When I moved into my desert home, I wanted a specific kind of slate tile for the floors, and it just so happened that the guy who had them for sale online lived a couple of roads down from my new, in parens, old home. I got to know him a bit and found out he was a former thief. I thought maybe he was just a guy who liked to tell tall tales like the movie Big Fish, but a Google search proved otherwise. He had pulled off big heists, including art theft. As an artist, that hurts my soul, but he simultaneously appreciated art while stealing and fencing it. But I guess someone who can calmly steal hundreds of thousands worth of stuff has a very different brain than most of us. While living in the desert, I started listening to Alice Isn't Dead and was properly freaked out when in episode 8, Keisha finds herself in the desert outside of Victorville, where I was, in an airplane graveyard. One of those was a half a mile from me. I don't know if Hal is back yet. I am, but I'll include this anyway. When Twin Peaks The Return was airing, a chihuahua with a healed split tongue, a big heart, and no chip or collar found his way to my property. I adopted him and named him Sonny Jim. I included a picture of him and my sweet girl Zuzu, also a rescue. Love you guys. Thank you so much for making me laugh. Lauren, look at those good doggies.
Oh my gosh.
What an epic picture too. This is beautiful. I love your dogs so much. So very, very much.
Why is that your dog's album cover?
Right?
Yeah.
They look like those old pictures where like one person is looking one way and the other one's looking the other way, and it's like they're in shadow though. I love that.
It's Simon and Garfunkel.
Yes.
It's very Simon and Garfunkel. This is the album that your dogs put out before they split up to do solo work. You decide which one was more successful. In the meantime, thank you all for listening. The next episode will be Guidelines for Retrieval. That is episode 199. Until then, good morning, Night Vale. Good morning.
Good Morning Night Vale is a Night Vale Presents production. It is hosted by Symphony Sanders, Meg Bashwiner, and Hal Lublin. It is edited by Felicia Dominguez and mixed by Vincent Cacchione. It is produced by Meg Bashwiner. Theme music by Disparition. Email us at info@goodmorningnightVale.com to share your theories and ask questions, or to whisper us a compliment or two. This show is powered by our patrons, like Alicia Hornsby, Kellen Myers, Lydia Bashwiner, Mimi, and Molly Gaines. If you are interested in supporting this show in exchange for lots of fun, exclusive, insider, hyper cool kid content, check us out at patreon.com/goodmorningnightVale. For more information on this show, go to goodmorningnightVale.com. Special thanks to Joella Knapp, Jeffrey Craner, Bree Williams, and Joseph Fink. Calzone ingredient of the week, the Girl Scout cookie of your choice.
I'm not giving up. I am selling the building.
The final season of FX's The Bear.
The restaurant is flooded.
Everything's either going to be okay.
No, stop!
Or not.
We are outgunned and we are outmanned, but we have each other.
FX's The Bear, the final season. All episodes now streaming on Disney+.
Ouch. This knee is killing me, but I can't stop training. The marathon is in 2 weeks.
Let's get on ZocDoc and find a doctor to take a look at that for you.
Okay.
Here's a review. Dr. Craddock really takes his time.
No, I don't have time.
What about Dr. Charles? His patients say he can help find a quick fix, and he's in network.
Great, now we're talking. Book it.
Booked. 1 mile down, 19 to go.
Bring it on.
You've got options. Download the ZocDoc app today.